Welcome to the Key Performance Indicator portion of the Teaching and Learning Committee meeting. My name is Jen Gennerman, Data and Instructional Specialist. Throughout the last several months, each department has been working to articulate their key performance indicators. Much discussion has been had at committee meetings as well as discussion at the full board and then ultimately approval at the full board. At this time, most departments have had their key performance indicators approved by the full board. Throughout this time, baseline data has been collected from each department on the goals, and narratives for why the data is important has been drafted. Tonight, we want to share a little bit about how we are making the data available. First, I want to share that internally, we're taking steps to have a data warehouse for our own data collection and raw data. This is shared among each department to ensure that over time we have a data that is consistent and one place to go. Within the teaching and learning team, one thing that we've done is really articulate our data source. Ultimately, we want to be able to provide accurate information with using a consistent data source. The charts here are two examples of what you will see on our website. I'll be sharing the website at our in-person meeting, but for now, these are two examples. The first one in the middle is focused on our first KPI in teaching and learning, which is to rank number 1 on DPI report card among the 10 largest districts in Wisconsin. You'll see here that in 2018-19, we were third, and in 2020-21, we were second. The chart on the right shows our ACT composite versus the state. This is another area that we have a key performance indicator in, and so we want to visualize the data for not only our staff internally, but our community as well as our school board members. Like I said earlier, I'll be sharing how to access our data on the website. And one thing I want to highlight before we go tonight is that the timeline for reporting out. Since each data in each department is available at different times, the Teaching and Learning Department has created a reporting out timeline. This is our best guess given dates that we have from the state of when data will be available. But ideally, throughout the year, you'll be hearing updates on different key performance indicators as data is available. So for example, November, we would likely be talking about the state assessments that data that has been released. We'll talk about our performance on the Wisconsin Forward as well as ACT. And if it is available, we'll talk about comparables and where we have progressed within these KPIs. Later in the year, we'd likely talk about our high school GPA goal as well as our DPI report card goals. All this data comes at different times, and so if any of these dates change, we'll be sure to communicate that with the Teaching and Learning Committee, but ensure that we are bringing the data as soon as possible. Like I said earlier, at our in-person meeting, I'll be sharing the website and a little bit more visualizations of our data that we have already put together. Thanks for tuning in.